when you have that in your life, you can get through a situation like what happened today. You know, in a half, we didn't perform as well as I expected us. But I got to give my hats off to them. They were offensively strong. We really struggled at times trying to shut them down. You know, it hurt us to lose Trey Harmon. You know, he's our leading scorer, and when you lose him, that hurts. But, you know, I can't take it away from them. They played hard, and they did the right things at the right time. We didn't shoot as well as I expected us, but sometimes those things happen. On the road, it's hard to play on the road, even though we're one of the better teams on the road, and we just didn't show it tonight. Questions, please.
Uncharacteristic of you guys, just for all the turnovers you guys had. I think you had 20 season high. That's season high, I guess. Right?
Well, that was, I thought, the game. In the first half, literally, we had 10 turnovers, and it led to 11 points for them. And I think, let me see what the final stat was. 29 points off of turnovers. That's the game. But that's something that we've struggled with all year. You know, we really haven't got together with the exact point guard. Those kind of things hurt you when that happens, and I thought that was the difference of the game.
And you had some unlucky turnovers too. Obviously,
well, you know what the concern about the turnovers? They didn't turn us over. We turned ourselves over. You know, and that's when you're not playing at the best that you should be playing. And but you know, those things happen.
How'd you feel at halftime, though? You were only down by 1. I mean, you made a couple runs there late.
Yeah, I felt that we had a chance to win this game even at halftime. But again, we came out in our first, I think, 5 possessions. We turned it over 3, and they scored 3 buckets out of it. And that was how the day had been done. So when that happens, you're in trouble.
How frustrating is that for your older kids? This has been such a great senior class, and they come out here wanting to play another game.
Yeah, it hurts them. It hurts them. It hurts every player on that team when they go out and try as hard as they do and is not successful the way they want to be. But you know what? The one thing I give them credit for, they never quit. You know, they fought and still every minute, and that makes me feel good. And especially the young kids, how they played hard. So that's our future.
Because in a couple instances in the first half, especially, you were down 10, down 7, but you made a couple of little mini spurts there. In the second half, too, you were down, I think, 9 and got back to within 3, I think. And
the reason why we went back down again, because we turned the ball. It's one of those days.
Anything else for Coach?
Last thing, the year just ended, but just kind of talk about all those seniors. They've taken me to the NCAA tournament, a couple NITs, and they've a lot to Cleveland State's program.
Well, you know, and that's why we took as long in there, because we had a chance to acknowledge them and what they have done for this program. You have 4 seniors that won 90 games. That's a lot of games. Not many teams in the country can boast that, and that tells you what they mean to this program. You know what the biggest thing about them is? All 4 are going to graduate. That's the key factor. And one of the things I also told them is don't define yourself by this basketball. You're much more than this basketball and this game. So, and they're going to go out in this life and be very successful.
What exactly happened to Harmon? What was it?
He twisted his knee. It was a sprained knee. I don't know. We hope there's no ligament damage, but he twisted his knee.
And were you disappointed you didn't get a home game here? You had a lower RPI than Stanford did by about 12.
Well, I think sometimes they look at all the things that are going on. You know, they're a higher seed, and I think they looked at you know, how we ended at the end. You know, at one point we were playing as good as anyone in the country, and then all of a sudden we have our best player go down with an injury, and we struggled there for a period of time. And I think that was a key factor in their decision making. You know, we were just happy to get into the NIT this year. You know, especially how we ended down the stretch. We were happy just to be here. And once we got here, we thought we had a chance to really do some damage because one of our players came back, and just didn't happen tonight.